Well, I'm not going to miss the chance to give an intro from a location like this, am I? So lucky to have the sun shining today. Welcome to a great video. I'm going to go back down this mountain, way down, find my beautiful wife, and we are going to find some awesome street food in the town of Songpan. I hope you're having a great day. I am clearly having a spectacular day, but it's about to get pretty chilly for the next hour. So wish me luck. Thanks again for joining me, hanging out with me. This whole place, this whole trip has been so epic. Let's go find Lee. Yo guys, what's up? Good news and bad news. We have had our plans to Huanglong completely derailed, but that's okay because this guy, I think we found the champion Yak skewer barbecue man right here. There have been a ton of places we were walking past, we weren't so interested, but this guy, dude, he just has everything. Look at his smile, first of all. Also, I noticed he has a unique bread to go with it, but okay, that's step 2. He really is making everything himself from start to finish. Like, when you see so many places selling the same thing in a town, you have to wonder, like, is it authentic, you know? Oh, this guy is totally legit. I love it. Okay, so check it out. He has a butcher knife and a hunk of pure yak meat, but then also a specific cut of very fatty meat next to it, and he's making his skewers basically 2 slices to 1 slice of fat. As he's doing it, he's warming up the coals. Just a one-man show right here. So he has these wooden skewers by the hundreds, thin slices of yak meat, and it's fresh yak meat, see, not dried. He slides on a few strips, making sure that one of them is very fatty right in the middle. And that's key. You want that fat to drip onto the other parts. It's a key part of the flavor. Dude, I love this guy. So he sells these 10 for 10, right? 10 renminbi for 10 skewers. So we got 2 orders. So this is 20 skewers of yak. I'm so happy right now. Okay. And how awesome. He was ready to make them for us like instantly. I mean, I love this guy. He put a mask on because he's like right in the charcoal smoke, but he had such a good smile when we woke up. We got to try his bread too. Man. 闻起来很好吃。你放辣椒是吗？放。然后放花椒。花椒粉吗？
味精、辣椒，孜然，4样。
孜然。
孜然。
Oh. Okay, we gotta try, man. Literally made from start to finish right there in probably 5 minutes. Gotta try. Very good, yes. Oh man, it's sitting in the sun immediately, nice and warm. It's nice we have this wall protecting us here. The wind up here can get pretty crazy. If there's anything that'll bring you back to life when you're frozen up here in the highlands, it's 20 skewers of fresh.
24.
Oh yeah, he gave us some bonus. 24 skewers of freshly grilled yak barbecue, fatty, covered in chilies, and some homemade bread on the side. So I've seen this set up pretty much, you know, dozens of places around town, but this guy, he just seems so legit. And then when we noticed that he was actually making it fresh, not just he had a bag full that he was reheating, which is very different, this guy is the real deal. So he deserves us to order, 20 yak skewers. So everyone around China recognizes this long wooden skewer of barbecued meat, but the meat is different in different places you go, and the flavor is definitely different. But up here, we're not only having the right flavor, we're having it on location. So, Qing Kupin is the bread, and the Mao Niu is yak, Mao Niu roe. Cheers, guys. This is awesome. So you see the first bite is meat, the middle bite is fat. Oh, it is gushing with juice. And really hot, super dry, peppery. Man, I love the red chilies. And you know, cumin is the additional flavor. I was expecting Sichuan peppercorn because that's so popular around here, but no, his are cumin and red chili. He already has more customers. He deserves it, man.
He's very genius. Everyone pass by. Just say, you can taste for free. Just taste.
That is genius.
He's so nice.
Yeah, his smile just sold it. Well, and the fact that he was using a huge knife and expertly slicing yak meat and then dousing it with chilies, that also sold us. Oh yeah, the bread is really special. It's really soft. Also, you can expect he made it, just like the meat. And it has an imprint of a tool, which I recognize from a different country, but I've never seen it here. So I've had this Qing Kupin already at least 5 times during the trip, but never like this, never so fresh. Let's see if we can do this. Come on, Joel. Got it. I love it when your plans can be totally derailed by just an awesome smiling street food vendor. And you don't even care that we're not going to be able to take the bus we thought to go to the place we thought we were today. He has made our day with this awesome snack. One thing I noticed, yak meat, it's not beef. The way that the meat separates, it's just different enough from beef. So it has that same flavor that you love of a beef steak. But the jerky aspect, the dry meat, just that toughness that you have to chew a little bit more to get the flavor. So you know it's yak. You can see how the texture of the meat is different. These are not hairs. You'll notice these in the midst of the meat. It's something about the fiber of yak meat. Maybe that's like a microscopic ability to stay warm up over 10,000 feet. It's almost like the meat is somehow drier, even inside their bodies. Lee, come here. What an awesome food.
你好，这你们要去的话，就不着急，吃完了，等一下我们去哪？
No surprise, this is the most popular snack around here. You know what? Okay, I'm warm enough. I'm going to take the jacket off, and there is still one more thing to eat from this vendor. I overlooked it because the grill was so inviting, but it's a really special thing also from the high elevation. You got to have this as a snack as well to cool down from all the spice. But okay, I'm hot. Let me take the jacket off. Hold on. Okay, sorry for the jump. We just moved to the shade. The yogurt is just glowing. You can't see any detail, but you gotta check out. Look at that. I mean, I can't even say creamy. It's like almost cottage cheese. So obviously this is yak. I don't know, could you call it yogurt? It just looks like a hunk of soft cheese. Dude. So legit. I don't know how to recommend this guy to you if you do visit Songpan because he's just standing on the side of the road with a cart, but his barbecue is awesome. His bread is fresh. And the yogurt holds back nothing. It is mega sour. Okay, so I did put like a teaspoon of sugar. Let's see if that just takes off a bit of the edge. Stirring it up, it's a little bit mixing together now. Some of the liquid underneath maybe has separated. This is fresh. This does not have that cheesy aspect though. This is more like sour milk. Dude, killer. Man, that's so good. I don't know if anyone does this one, but I'm doing it. We have just had no shortage of happiness thanks to the yak. Whether we're looking out onto the hillsides, respecting how just hardy, how strong that animal is. Also appreciating how the animal, the yak, is so crucial for the history of this place. People are able to survive at these elevations and these terrains because of the yak. And then it gives such delicious meat. It's an amazing animal. We're very thankful for the yak. Yeah. And man, I've still got at least 10 more skewers to go through. Some of the pieces of fat are just a little too gnarly. You could actually have this for breakfast or lunch or dinner, or definitely midnight snack.
Should go find beer.
Should, okay. I'm okay to try and find a different version or some kind of variation of this in 4 more hours when the sun sets, and we'll see how the atmosphere feels with yak meat skewers at nighttime. I don't know which one I like more. We have loved fried yak meat, fried with dishes, fried with vegetables. We've had yak hot pot 2 different times, actually 3 different times. Dried, also fresh meat. We had the yak butter or yak fat hot pot. We've had yak jerky and yak skewers. So 烧烤肉 烧烤 barbecue 烧烤牦牛烧烤和青稞饼 青稞 I think is the wheat. 饼 is a cake. So I'm spitting out 2 of the larger chunks of fat, but the fat also serves when it's on the coals like that, just bathing in all that smoke. It adds tons of flavor to the other 2 bites, so you don't actually have to eat the fat with every skewer. You can, but the fat also melts, runs onto the other 2 bites.
And barbecue with the fat will be better because the meat will.
Oh yeah, because some of the fat, it melts onto the other pieces. So behind me, you can see a gorgeous blue sky with clouds. We wanted to spend this night up in the Huanglong National Park, but it is not easy to go there. Lee and I are enjoying a little bit of a more quiet time here because the tourist season has just passed. So there was a huge Chinese holiday. It just passed, so all the tourists have gone home maybe even just a week ago. So stuff is shutting down real quick as it's the before summer, basically. End of tourist season for the cool, but then before summer. So we are getting the benefit of a lot of discounted hotels. It's awesome, but it also takes more planning because the bus routes, the train routes, the travel routes, they're not as, so we can't go to the Huanglong Park the way we thought. So we were walking back. We can try again tomorrow, but we were walking back and we thought, well, what are we gonna do? Plan B. But all that being said, I'm so happy where I'm sitting right now. Gorgeous sunshine, even though it's cold. And delicious, delicious yak skewers. Let's have another one. Some numbers for those of you wondering why I'm talking in meters. I live in Thailand, I use meters. I grew up in Kenya, they also use meters. 3,000 meters, 10,000 feet here. I have been to Breckenridge, Colorado. Also Leadville, Colorado, I think is 9,900 feet. So basically, right now we're at Leadville, Colorado. We met a really cool guy serving some tea. His hometown was 4,000 feet higher elevation than this. Yeah. And he said he's from a normal Tibetan town, 4,300 meters up. So 4,300 meters is about 14,000 feet. The highest road in the entire USA is 14,200 feet. But that's a road. No one lives up there. That's a scenic road. It goes up to Mount Evans in Colorado. Just a little fact of USA. I'm delivering it to you from far away from the USA. But just think about that. That's a scenic road that goes up to the top of a peak mountain. This guy, his hometown is in a valley, and it's the height of that highest paved road in the whole USA. And in this guy's hometown, mountains soar above his home. So just some cool numbers to appreciate. So far, I've rode the bike up to 3788. Yesterday was the pass, but there were, snowy peaks way above my head. 3788. Tomorrow, I hope to reach the 4,000. That's the Huanglong Pass. 4,000 meters. And later in the trip, if it's not snowed over and cold, I hope to reach even higher. We'll save that for another day. That's a dream. But tomorrow, I'll reach 4,000. But anyways, man, it's just so cool to think of that. The Rocky Mountains are huge, and I love Rocky Mountain National Park. The highest road in the whole area is a very special road. One road, it's a statistic of the whole country of the USA. And these places, no one even knows the name, and they're higher. They're higher than that. Millions of people live higher than that. These areas are just so crazy high. Tibet is just so wild. Speaking of riding bikes, it's nice and warm. I think I'm gonna go do that myself. See you in a few hours for barbecue round 2. The name of this, by the way, is Shuiliangshan Pass. That's Huanglong National Park. Huanglong is a beautiful place, as you can see, but for me, it's off limits. I'm not going to make it today. That side is all iced over. I've already walked through snow for 2 switchbacks, but my feet are freezing. My shins are also freezing from all the barely melted ice, barely melted snow splashing up on my legs. That side, crazily, it's all melted because it's been getting the sun for days and days. It is spectacular up here. I mean, I can't even put it into words. I'm so happy. Proud of my legs for having done this, but we got to get back to some lower elevations and some tasty rewards ASAP. See you down there. Later.